What is going on, guys? Today we have the new Type 0 event coming out this week in Brave Exvius featuring, you know it, one of the best free characters of all time. So we had a magic tank, a physical tank, now we have a crazy breaker for you guys. Thanks for spending some of your time here today on the channel. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Thank you guys so much for the support via Patreon as well as the YouTube channel membership program. So let's get into it. Yes, we have CG Ace and Rem. Now, Rem's not a CG character, but Ace is. We have Wildcard Ace and Benevolent Beauty Rem as the 5 stars on this banner, and then Celestia for the 4-star slot here. So let's go down in here. Let's check out the step up. It's the same sort of thing. Do note that the summon coins here, right, is 160 summon coins to pick the character for either Ace or Rem, unlike 80 that we had just the other week. Sometimes they do 80, sometimes do 160. A lot of the times, if it's a time-limited event like it is for the War of the Visions collaboration, it's 80. This time it's 160. So if you're going for this banner, I would say go ahead and do the step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, the 5 step up down here to get the selector ticket for either Ace or Rem of your choice. And let's check it out. Wildcard Ace coming to global upgraded. All right, so he's going to be a pretty powerful magic damage dealer. The reason that these two characters, in comparison to all the other damage dealers, and I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for them since I first covered them when they launched in JP, is that they're very similar to like Xuanlu Xinglong, where they do physical attacks, they do magic damage. Now, they're not based off of their spirit like the monks are, but they're based off of their magic attack. What does this mean? It means that they get to use physical killers. It means that they get to use imbues from different characters, whether it's their own or someone else's. So very, very strong sort of change to the way that the mages are working in Brave Exvius, and these are going to be some of the characters that are like that. So very, very powerful here. They're getting global upgrades on top of that. So let's talk about this right quick here. So we have the super TMR, Super Trust Master reward, the Vermilion flag here. Accessory, 60 magic, 50 spirit, activates at the beginning of the end, boosts resistance to reductions to magic and spirit. Kind of whatever. He's a damage dealing character. This is sort of like an anti-breaker sort of mechanic here. You can get this effect from a lot of other sources. Really not my favorite thing there, to be honest with you. So save pass on that super TMR. TMR here is the wild card. It is a throwing weapon, 44 attack, 144 magic plus 20%, and activates the mysterious card. Boosts physical and magical damage against demons and machine monsters. So that's actually a very powerful Trust Master reward there. Very strong weapon. It doesn't have like 190, 180 magic or anything of that nature, but it does have the magic plus 20%, and it does have some very powerful killer effects there. Featured abilities are shown off here. Cut cards and support hand, right? Support hand, I think, was back from the day. This is support hand plus. Damage an enemy. Enables all allies to evade some physical attacks one time, so it gives a stack of Mirage there. Cut cards plus. 1 used every 14 turns, enables Peta Stop, Exaburst Plus, Peta HP Charge, and Peta MP Charge. Alright, then Global Upgrade Burst Plus, reduces ice and lightning resistance, damage to an enemy, enables Terra Burst to be used once for 3 turns. So, not really, I don't know what to expect for all of the global upgrades for Ace, right? He has a damage dealer, so it'll be maybe, you know, either straight up multiplier increases, or it'll be things like higher imperils, maybe longer durations on your buffs, things of that nature is what I expect Ace to get there. And then Rem, Benevolent Beauty Rem here, same sort of character as Ace, right? Physical attacks, they do magic damage. They're true dual-wield characters. Yeah, true dual-wield characters with a true dual-wield cap on some of these things here for Rem. New ally global upgrade as well. The STMR here is the Orichalcum Dirk, type 0. 171 magic, 120 spirit, 22 attack, activates Love's Edge. Unit can equip 2 of any one-handed weapon and boost LB gauge fill rate. So it's pretty good due to the fact that you can use this on a character and give them dual wield no matter what. So you don't need to use this on just Rem. You can put this on other mages in the future, right? In case they're one of those weird mages that have a bunch of true dual wield but don't have the ability to dual wield weapons. You can use this, get 171 magic. Allow that character to dual wield. It is niche. I wouldn't go out of my way for it, but it is unique, which is pretty cool there. The TMR here is the Knowing tag. Boosts HP by 10%, magic and spirit by 30%, potency of healing items used in battle, and equipment magic when armed with 2 one-handed weapons. So that's going to be true dual-wield magic on a Trustmaster award with magic and spirit and a little bit of HP. And I think the knowing tag, that sounds like it was like one of the original, not this one in specific, but I think there was something called the knowing tag that was like a an event item at one point. So I think anyway, I'm not sure. Let me know down below if it actually was an event item back in the day. I think it was like an accessory or something. Now, featured abilities they're shown here: Seraphim Strike, reduces fire, ice, and lightning resistance and damages one enemy. Live On, automatically revive all allies 1 time, and reduces damage taken and gradually restores HP for all allies. So a nice little support skill. And then global upgraded, Flying Daggers Plus, damage 1 enemy. How's it upgraded? I'm going to assume that it's going to do more damage because that's the only thing that this skill does. So pretty interesting. We'll have to see exactly what all the global upgrades are going to be. These characters are already pretty strong. We're continuing that trend of upgrading characters that maybe didn't necessarily need to be upgraded while leaving some of the other ones in the dust. So we'll see what's going on here. At least these are, you know, mainstay title Final Fantasy characters getting some upgrades. We'll see what else happens down the line for these characters. Then we have Celestia, inheriting one's focus, boosts magic by 30%, spirit by 10%, and evocation damage by 30%. I don't think anyone cares about that. But enough of that. Let's talk about the event real quick. All right, escaping the Imperial Capital. This is going to be the event dungeon for Type 0, and this is where you're going to be able to get your hands on Steadfast Soldier Machina. This guy in his TMR and his Super TMR are insane. So if you don't have a good breaker yet, Steadfast Soldier Machina coming in, he's sliding in through everyone's DMs to get into your account here. And his TMR and Super TMR are bananas. So we have the Pluveil, which is a body piece. It's clothing, 33 attack, 38 defense, 44 spirit. Activates Guide of Orients. It boosts attack by 50% when equipped with a sword. This is straight up an actual Super Trustmaster award. This is pretty much Fate's Super Trustmaster award. It's a little bit worse. I think Fate has 38 attack. This one has 33. But you can get this from the event. Make sure you go and get this from the event, right? You're going to have to get Machina from the event with the event points. Get his 7-star form from the Prism in the shop, and then get these Super TMR and TMR Moogles from the shop as well to get access to his gear. You can use it on anyone else as well, and it's insane stuff. Speaking of insane stuff, we have the Trust Master Award, the Lavishin, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. Throwing me off anyway. 151 attack, 30% MP, activates Splendid Rapier. Unit can equip 2 of any one-handed weapons. So this is going to be a very, very strong TMR for characters who cannot dual wield. So notably things like CG Sid, things of that nature, very, very powerful. This is like old Machina, right? Old Machina had a Super Trustmaster award, the Excalibur Type 0, that did this sort of thing. Had 160 attack, 158 attack. This one has 151 attack and gives you that dual wield as well. So very, very powerful. And especially even in conjunction with his Super TMR as well, giving that 50% attack on a Dragoon to allow them to equip more killers, to allow them to equip more jump damage gear, things of that nature. So very, very, very strong. And then, of course, he's good in his own right as well, due to the fact that he is a high-tier breaker. So we have Lassie's Duty, 1 use every 5 turns, consumes own limit burst gauge to boosts own attack, damage 1 enemy, and boost damage of certain abilities, because he also not only is a breaker, but he also has some decent damage dealing capabilities. He's nothing super crazy, but he can put out some damage, do some support change, things of that nature. We have the Summon True Eidolon Machina. 1 use every 4 turns, remove some status effects from the caster, KO the caster. I don't know why we're removing status effects before we KO ourselves. But okay. Fill LB gauge for all allies and fill evocation gauge to max. And then elemental weakening reduces fire, ice, and lightning resistance and damage 1 enemy. They kind of show off like not his cool stuff, right? He's got very, very, very high attack, defense, magic, and spirit breaks. He's very, very cool. If you saw the sneak peek for him, you've probably been waiting for him for a while. But if you are a new player, do not miss out on Steadfast Soldier Machina. If you haven't gotten your hands on any new breakers recently, also do not miss out on Steadfast Soldier Machina. And if you want this gear, do not miss out on Steadfast Soldier Machina. So Very cool characters that we've had that are available for everyone to get into FFBE with Lightning, now with this character as well, Machina. Now we also have some rewards from the King Mog, and I don't think we're gonna have anything super crazy in here. We have Hoarfrost Dagger Plus, Ice Elemental Dagger, and then we have the Oracle's Codex Plus. Activates a wild card. Caster can evade some physical attacks once at the beginning of battle or after being revived. So this one also gives, like, it just gives auto stack of Mirage, so that might be useful to someone at some point. So maybe pick up the Oracle's Codex Plus just to see if there's anything weird that you can do with a auto spawning Mirage. We've seen that with the Rico Rodriguez's Rico's Wingsuit event item as well back in the day. So typical stuff, right? Typical King Mog, but Machina OP, super cool. And we have Wildcard Ace. You can go in there, you can check out his CG animation. Maybe one day we'll get the CG Ace that maybe we'll get like NV Ace from the very cool, super awesome cutscene where he's a samurai warrior. No spoilers. But that's that. But let's do one last thing. We have the login bonus. We're getting super TMR tickets and some 4th anniversary tickets. And let's do this. I saved up my tickets for you guys. Okay. I need you guys to wish me luck. We have no hype music. And this is gonna, because you know, we didn't do too well last time. Because I did get like a Cecil or something of that nature. Not 3-star Cecil. All right, but let's see what we can get in here. I have no idea. I kind of have whatever we want here. Maybe I don't even know what we can get in here. I don't even know what we can get in here. So let's throw this in here. I want to see all of the rainbows real quick. Put this down. Oh, that is an actual blue. That is an actual blue. Hopefully they have some better stuff ready for the anniversary. I know they talked about that a little bit, but yeah, it's a little bit not the greatest thing ever in the world. Ooh, we got Sir Frateley. Don't you do it. Don't you. We got Noel. All right, don't ever lay down and wait to. No, I will not, dude. See, he's speaking to me. So that's cool. That is a fairly new character, actually. He came out, what, like 3 weeks ago? I mean, this is the second EX pool. This is some of the most recent characters that have come out in Brave Exvius. So let me know how your polls went down there. I'm expecting nothing after that. Oh! Are we the luckiest YouTube stream? If this isn't even a stream. No, we're not. We're not. Okay. All right. You know what? This character, I wish he was an actual character we could use. Ooh. Ah. Is this the guy? Is this Saru? Go back to Final Fantasy X, dude. This is Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. This is the next era. Blues are gone. There's no more blues. I said there's no more. I said there's no more blues. Say blue again. Say blue. It's going to be like all blues now, isn't it? It's going to be like 100% blues. Close. We got Brother. We got Lottie. We got Sync? No, Sync's got the mace. Yikes. Okay, and then we got the last one. So, I mean, I expected nothing. Like I said, hopefully there's some other stuff that they're holding out on us with for the anniversary. The new characters, right? The free characters have been cool, but that's kind of a new player thing. So I don't know, you know, nothing too. Oh God, don't do this to me again, because this, you know, isn't like the most. They could have easily made these like at least a guaranteed rainbow or something, but we'll have to see. What is this? It's always hope, dude. It's always hope, dude. No matter what kind of iteration, this man's coming out every orifice, left, right, center, front, back, diagonal, left, right, ambidextrous. Hope is here. Yikers, Riker. That's a feels bad, man. But, you know, I got to get in here. I got to get the sleep lit. I got to get my mom and all that other good stuff ready to roll for a bunch of cool stuff out there. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much, guys, for coming and joining us. Let me know what your tickets have been looking like. And until then, guys, thank you so much for spending that time here. Thank you guys so much for the support on Patreon as well as YouTube channel memberships. And thank you, and stay safe out there. See you again.